So in front of me I have two things that I wanted to share. I'm sure most of you already know about it, but it's just an inspiration to reignite if anything. And the first one is this blue-green algae. This blue-green algae, I don't know that it's talked about so much, but I find when I drink the blue-green algae that it immediately impacts my nervous system and takes it down a couple notches. So I look at this as stress relief, and I also look at it as mood enhancement because it keeps my mood positive. And these are things that you wouldn't think a food would do, or at least I wouldn't, but it is. And so, you know, it's easily bought online and you don't need any machines or anything. We use E3 Live only. And it comes frozen, and you put it in your fridge, lasts 7 to 10 days. Of course, this is quite a bit of it because I have been doing it for a while, but you know, Ken likes to mix his with his green juice, and I like to do it as a plain shot in the morning. And I feel nourished. I feel nourished physically, but I'm sharing with you that I also feel nourished emotionally and mentally. There's a lot of clarity, there's a lot of peace, and I just want to thank E3 Live, and I want to thank the blue-green algae, which some would say is the very first food on the earth. So here's to blue-green algae. And my second friend, which is here with me today, is Wheatgrass. I'd like to thank Ann Wigmore for bringing this forward and recognizing the value of the grasses, keeping us grounded, keeping us close to the earth, equating to so many of the minerals and the nutrients that our body needs, so close to our blood. And really, this for me is a form of nourishment. So when if it gets scarce, guess what? You can grow your own wheatgrass so inexpensively. You can get the seeds at Epocrates, you can get the seeds from Got Sprouts. I'm sure there's many more that people, depending on where they live, can find. And you grow it, and actually I have it growing right over here, and it's really an empowering feeling to feel like you're producing your own nourishment. And when it's this high level nourishment, that's a whole nother level. It doesn't cost hardly anything. It just costs some time, and it costs some commitment, and it costs some putting your intention into your day and saying, I care very much that I have value. I want to create value in my life. And that's what you do with wheatgrass. You're creating value, value that your body applauds, or at least mine does. So that's why I wanted to get on and do that. So of course this is ideally drank within 15 minutes of juicing. And yes, you do need a juicer. And you do need either a single auger or a twin gear juicer to preserve the phytonutrients and the many blessings that this grass contains. And so here is to the grasses from the earth. And basically from Ken and I, we want you to know that there are always solutions, and we just need to remember that when we stick together, we're going to find them a lot easier. When we reach out and help each other, it means a lot. So I'm doing this on behalf of Ken and I right now because he's still at work making delicious food for people that are enhancing their immune systems. But I love you all, and speak to you next week.